Hello everybody and welcome back to another kids cooking program. Today we are going to be making no-bake chocolate oatmeal cookies. This is a classic recipe. I'm sure everybody has indulged in these cookies in the past. Today I am going to be sharing what is kind of like my grandma's version. And so for this you will need 2 cups of sugar. I already put the sugar in here. So I'm going to just get right to it, because we don't want it to melt too much, but I also, when I take the pot off, the induction stove turns off. So you need 2 cups of white sugar and then half a cup of milk. I've just got regular milk in here. 2% that is for transport from home. So I'm going to add that to my sugar. There we go. And then 1/3 of a cup of margarine. I should have mentioned the most important part of cooking before you get started, wash your hands. So if you haven't yet, make sure to go get your hands washed before getting your hands into the food that people will be eating. Then it says 1/3 of a cup of margarine. I'm sure you could use butter as well. Ooh, whoa. Perfect. All right. And then, so my grandma, when I called her for the recipe, she said, the next 2 ingredients are cocoa powder and oatmeal. And you add as desired. So if you want it to be more chocolatey, you add more cocoa powder. And if you want it to be more dry, you add more oatmeal. So I'm not confident cooking that way. My grandma sure is, which is great. I'm sure lots of people are. So I looked up a recipe as well, and it said 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder and 3 cups of quick oats. So that's what I will be cooking with today. Or baking with. I'm not baking because it's not in the oven, but all right, I'm gonna add in my 3 cups of oats here. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. This back on here. It heats up very quickly, which is nice. But there we go. All right. And then you mix it all together, and then you want to bring it to a boil, but you don't want it to boil too long because you don't want to burn your sugar. And then, all right, while that's heating up again, I'm going to put these over here. You can roll out some parchment paper or wax paper, something to scoop the cookies onto when they come out of the oven. And by out of the oven, I mean off of the stovetop. And you could mix this in a bowl and transfer it to the mixing pot, but why dirty more dishes, right? So again, this recipe, most of you probably will have these ingredients at home. I'm going to turn down my heat a little bit. It is burning. Ooh, I don't think I have enough milk in here. This is dry. I like them nice and gooey. And then you were supposed to, you scoop them onto your parchment paper and then let cool, but we always eat them warm at Grandma's house. Basically, it comes off the stove top and we're eating it. So I'm finding this recipe was a little dry, so I'm adding some milk. I'll probably add some margarine as well. Ooh, this just might be a bust, you guys. Oh, it's not bad, actually. All right. So it is boiling, so I'm going to turn this off. All right. Ooh. It gets hot fast. I turned it down like 3 times. It's a good little hot plate there. Okay. And then depending on the size that you want your cookies. So yeah, adding that milk was needed because they would have been really dry otherwise. So yeah, you scoop it out and you just plop it right onto the parchment paper there. Yeah, lots of these ingredients you guys should have at home, which is nice. Another recipe that I looked at, they put some vanilla in there. That would be yummy. You could add peanut butter. You could add coconut. You could add whatever you want to add to it. All right, you guys have fun making this at home. If you have your own little edits that you make when you make it, send them our way. We'd love to hear them. Yeah, and have fun. We'll catch you guys next month.